Hi guys, this will be a short video to raise your attention when you buy tube sockets from China, AliExpress, eBay, Taobao, etc. Few of them are okay, but many of them are really crappy. For example, my previous video that I made for my retest, where I showed the new socket boxes, I was using this Duodecar socket. I had always problems inserting the tubes. The pin of the tubes were bent. You needed a lot of force, etc. Look at that. Look at that piece of crap. Look, the pins many times come in between the ceramic and the pin holder itself. Look. The holes are far too big for these pins that they use. The ceramic socket itself, it's nice. It's really good. I don't understand why they use so crappy pins, or they made the holes so big. Perhaps they reuse it, I don't know. Same here. Look at that. That's a Magnoval. I was using it on one of my sockets and I removed it. Exactly the same problem. Look. This thing is absolutely not stable. It destroys. I destroyed a lot of them, of my tubes, just because of these crappy sockets. The worst problem is with the GU50 sockets. They are not correctly aligned and they are too tight. They break the base. Yeah. For this, this is a RS 1003. Look, it fall off. Look, it fall off already. This piece of crap, I don't know. It looks very expensive and high end because of the ceramic, but it's a piece of crap. Yeah. Look how they're moving. But the worst is this one. I really had difficulties to insert. Look at that. So, be aware when you buy this socket. Honestly, I'm not using China sockets anymore. Look, this fall apart. This fall out. Piece of crap. Never used and it already fall out. My advice, take used sockets, or if you can find new old stock. Not this knockoffs or remakes of socket. The only good thing it is the ceramic material. I don't know. I was expecting if they use a ceramic material and to put the effort to use a ceramic material, the contacts would be at least similar quality. But no, the contacts are a catastrophe. And the problem is the dimensions many times of these sockets are not correct. Again, I have a lot of them. I will not use them. Because with my tube tester, I'm changing tubes all the time. I'm not interested in every third or fourth time to break the base of a socket. I did that with GU50 Chinese sockets, the round ones. The dimensions are not correct. They put too much tension to the tube itself, to the base, and the tube cracks. I destroyed 4 GU50 for that piece of, I don't want to say it, piece of crap socket. So beware. If you want to have your mind clear, use used ones, even if they are not so nice, not so shiny. If they are a little bit dirty, perhaps you can clean them, or new old stock. Or if you use China sockets, of course there are good China sockets too. back in the day, they used tubes too, and the sockets were very good. Not only for the commercial stuff, but for the military stuff too. But this knockoff things, this new designs are crap. Anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you. Be careful with that. You will see what I mean in my previous video, if you watch it, that have really difficulties to insert tubes in that shit socket. Have a nice evening, guys. Bye. By the way, I'm using for Duodecar this crappy socket. This is a Chinese ceramic socket, but it's extremely crappy. It is very dangerous to use these sockets. Probably they are not aligning the pins of the tube correctly. This will be changed with this beautiful new, it's not a NOS, it's a used socket, a Japanese socket from an old TV. Beware of these crappy sockets, these Chinese crappy sockets. This is really crap. As you can see here, again, I'm using for a decal, I'm using a used one. This one is a new old stock. These are really crappy.